Just starting all this summer stuff, but kind of how do you feel about where y'all are in the off season, what y'all saw today, and kind of how you move forward, what you're trying to accomplish this summer?
We'll go from last year. I mean, everybody could tell. I mean, didn't have that good of a season last year, and then we had a very, very young offense last year, and so bringing them young guys, so juniors going to be seniors this year, bringing them in, them being varsity seniors on starters, and then young guys on defense, because everybody knows. I mean, we had Deshaun McBride and Mason last year, and it's just bringing all the young guys up and them learning the Friday night football plays and everything.
I was telling somebody before, a lot of times this time of year, especially the first week of summer 7-on-7, it's pretty relaxed and everybody's kind of ramping up. Coach Beard was not having any of that. He got on y'all pretty quick. I guess talk about that intensity that he brings, that he's trying to instill in this team, and your role as a veteran that does know what it takes, how to make sure that you kind of catch some guys up.
So like we go out there the first game, and you could tell that like everybody was dead. Like went out there sloping around, nobody had intensity, and him bringing that energy to us and bringing us up, you could tell. We went against Dutchtown the last game and didn't let them score 1 point on defense. And you just go from the first game to the last game. It brings us so much energy, and we just get so much better from him.
How does your role in the team construct look this year? You mentioned having to replace some of those big name guys. Everybody in the Baton Rouge area knows about Deshaun. Mason, I think, is ultimately a high level guy over the course of his college career. When you look at what you had to bring last year as a piece of that to what's expected of you now, whether as a leader in that room or kind of what you're expecting to do on Friday nights on the field, what does that look like in terms of your transition or maturation or whatever it may be?
Yeah, I mean, like last year, I looked beside me, I had Deshaun talking, I had Mason talking, I had Brian Hawkins talking. I mean, everybody knows those names. They're vocal, they're amazing players, but now that they're gone, I learned from them and what they've taught me, and now that I'm teaching these younger guys, I can leave it for them next year. It's just being vocal, being a leader, stepping up, setting the tone, so when a game starts, how we started with Dutchtown, you just got to go out there, play hard, and from there, you just play football.
In terms of your game right now, what do you kind of view as, these are my strengths, these are the areas that I have the most confidence in, strongest suits, versus what are some areas this summer that you're hoping you can kind of really take a next step in, areas of kind of focus for you this offseason?
My strength is hitting people. Like I set the tone by hitting people. That's what I do. I go out there, I hit somebody, and I set the tone for the whole defense, and that's what I do. My weakness, I wouldn't say weakness, but one thing I need to get better at is like guarding people. Like I need to get better at man on man, getting on him, for I can help my defense out. If linebackers need to go do something, I can lock up on that man. They don't have to worry about anything, or my other safety doesn't have to worry about anything. So yeah.
What's it going to look like out here on Friday nights this fall? What are the expectations around this team? Coach Beard talked to y'all about some of that too, and he was telling me before that he expects his team to be able to take a nice step forward this year. What's the outlook for y'all?
It's good, man. I mean, every time we get in the weight room working hard, we look back at last year and look how bad we did. And we get in here at 6:30 every morning, pumping iron, looking back at last year, not wanting that. We want to be better this year, and I want everybody to come watch us this year. We're going to be different this year, and we're going to be good. Everybody wants to be better, and we're going to be better.
How much do y'all enjoy, kind of like a different type of question, but everything that happens at y'all school in terms of the DSTV, the crew that's out here always getting content, putting out hype videos and stuff, and it kind of clicked for me because every Denham guy that I talk to, y'all are pretty comfortable with the interview process, and so that probably helps y'all too. Just what is it like to have that sort of a student media process under Johnny Lombardi, and how much do y'all enjoy that? How much does that help y'all for stuff like this?
No, yeah, like it helps us start honestly, my best times is like after a football game, the next day you wake up and there's a hype video, or like before games, Friday nights, there's a hype video to get you all hyped up, and then after the games, there's film of you playing against the other team, just playing, and it's just like it's fun. Like them out here always they had, I think, 5 or 6 of them out here taking pictures today, videoing us doing 7-on-7. They spend their time to come out here, and they'll post that probably tomorrow, and it's cool going back and looking at the pictures and looking at videos of our team after.